altering system that they're creating, a gene changing system where they can do things to the human body potentially, where they can alter genetics, they can alter DNA. It's very complicated, and I'm doing a terrible job describing it. What it is essentially, for a dumb person like me, really super smart people have figured out a way to change biology.
Your turn to
they might be able to turn genes on and off, like for autism, for Alzheimer's,
5
like
seconds
weird
remaining.
genes that create birth defects or various illnesses that we've been able to figure out how to target.
Your turn to pick.
We identify rather. They might be able to target those things. They might be able to shut things off, turn things on. And I think there was an article really recently saying that the original CRISPR is now even out of date, and the new one is far superior. They're just getting better at it. They shot some shit into some
10
dude.
seconds remaining.
There was a guy who had a disease, and it was, I believe, it
5
was an
seconds
incurable
remaining.
disease. He was the first human recipient of CRISPR technology. That's like a scene in a science fiction movie, right? You hear about the first guy that gave it a chance.
CRISPR. What a
CRISPR
weird name.
2.0 is here, and it's way more precise. See if you could find the article about the guy
Your turn to pick.
that was the first human recipient for CRISPR.
Why is it spelled like that? Like a 14-year-old emo kid wrote it in the basement. Like there's no E. It's just CRISPR.
I think they wanted it to be catchy, and I think it's also, what is that, an acronym?
Yeah.
What is an acronym?
Your
right?
turn to pick.
Yeah. I always fuck up acronym and the other one. Like, what's the DEA?
It's an acronym.
That's an acronym?
Yeah.
I thought it was an acronym when you said it. Or that's another.
When it could become as a word.
Yes.
I don't think it matters.
Like
I don't know.
NIST. Right? NASA. Like you say NASA. You don't say the NASA. Right?
No, I'm looking up.
So what's the difference between those? I think NASA's, is that? I'm so dumb.
No, it's just weird knowledge.
An abbreviated form of the initial letters of other words and pronounced as a word.
As a word, okay. So NASA would be an acronym, so I was right. Phew. Not as dumb as I thought. Have another drink. I was super nervous. I've always been insecure about those kind of things, like that you probably should know, like what an acronym is. Like,
I don't know any of that shit
Your
anymore. How do you
turn to pick.
remember
You're just
that?
talking about something I saw, or was reminding me
more
of
of that?
something on
God, fuck.
I saw on Planet Earth 2 this weekend. It just came on Netflix.
That's so good.
There's this island that only birds can get onto, and on this island is a tree that has these seeds that are sticky seeds, so they get stuck onto the birds, and when the birds travel from island to island, they kind of drop them off or whatever.
yeah.
But also, the seeds can kind of trap the birds there, and they can end up. No, I just had it right there. They can die because they can't. Too many of them get stuck.
Your turn
The birds
to
get
pick.
stuck, and then they end up falling onto the ground, and then get absorbed into the ground and eaten. The plants sort of eat them, if you will.
Yo.
It's kind of crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
cool.
but here's the thing. Is that coincidence? Is this just like
It's
dumb
evolution.
luck?
Evolution, I suppose.
Yeah, I think that's, yeah. It's
There's the dead birds.
maybe evolution is like a word that's so under fire with a lot of people. Maybe it's because the ramifications of it, that we're not even gonna be the final thing. It's gonna be something like
Where
way
did Darwin
past us.
go? That's how he found out about Darwin's theory.
Galapagos?
Yeah, the Galapagos Islands
Yeah.
is where he went the first time. Imagine going there for the first time and seeing all sorts of crazy.
But you know
mini-
that, you know what's really fucked up? People have gone there and they go there with shit in their shoes, and seeds from their shoes get into the Galapagos Island, and non-native plants start growing, and they identify that it comes from literally from people like walking through fields near their house and wherever the fuck they live, and then going to the Galapagos and walking around. And that island has been so isolated that it's this like delicate immune system that they have to monitor.
And just the crack in your shoe could have a seed in it.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of those islands. I heard the craziest story. It's a story about goats that these pirates, was it pirates? I might have made that part up. But these old sailors, used to bring goats to islands, and they would let the goats off so the goats could populate the island, and then they would have things to eat when they would come back, because goats eat everything. Goats are savage.
Hey, what's
Goats in
cooking?
the sailor's diet during
Like
the
your
golden age of
style.
piracy. Okay, I didn't make it up. See, I'm so paranoid. So paranoid being stupid.
Funny though.
Prepare
But it's
for
true.
battle.
So they would show up. They would put these goats. They would bring boatloads of goats and just leave them on an island. And they would say, next time we're around this area, we got food. Just go to these stupid fucking goats. They eat everything. They eat everything. But that's the thing, man. They eat fucking everything. They devastate ecosystems. I had a friend who had goats. He had goats. He has this really sweet ranch. And he had goats. He's like, oh, I'll just have goats. They'll trim up the lawn and it'd be great. The fuck they do. They eat everything. Everything. They just eat, man. You just leave shit out. They eat that and they eat everything else too. They eat roses. They eat all your vegetables. There's not a tree that's growing. They're eating everything. They just go through a hillside. People use them. They have like services where companies have
30
trained
seconds
goats
to battle.
and they bring them to your farm or wherever the fuck you are and they just let these goats loose and it just like eats everything. They shit all over the place. They eat all over the place and they just keep going.
They're hilarious though.
Yeah. So they had a problem with these goats on one of these pristine islands. There was too many of them. So what they did is they took one of them and they put a collar on him so they could always locate him.
The battle
They
begins.
captured him, and I think they snipped him. They gave him a little vasectomy so he couldn't make any more goats. And then goats always flock to other goats. So what they
No
would
one
do is
could have said GG before the game started. It was a fucking joke.
locate the other goats, then they would gun them all down from the
I
sky.
understand your brain's pretty fucking small, but
So they
like, you
would
know, try and
fly
take it
over,
easy.
you know, like,
Why are you
yeah,
so-
We are playing the game for fun now.
gun down all these
We are
fucking
playing-
Hold on, let me hit you with it real quick.
invaded this island.
Okay, hit me, bro.
It's
Hit
a
me.
crazy podcast.
I did. That was it. That's all I had.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was on
Okay,
radio.
sorry. I thought I was about to get crushed or something.
Isn't even a sponsor.
I would have wasted my energy on it.
3 times.
Wait, are we, Meepo, why don't you let us just duel later?
It's
We don't
called
need you.
Galapagos. Yeah, so it is about that very island. It's about Galapagos, and it's about these goats that they just decided at a certain point in time, like, you have to control the populations of them, or they
Meepo, can you go somewhere else? You're just taking our XP right now.
there's a massive imbalance.
Can you go? Can you lane with Tidehunter maybe?
There's no predators.
Because it's gonna be way
Goats are supposed
way
to
better
be
for
like
everyone.
lions and shit. You know, they're not supposed to be just by themselves, just eating everything
Thanks, bro.
and going off.
It'd be fun to watch him do it though.
Yeah, it would be fun.
Did you hear what about that YouTuber? What he's going through, Logan Paul?
I did read that.
Sniper off lane, hell
He
you will.
filmed someone who had committed suicide in Japan, and he put it on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I guess there's this forest at the bottom of a volcano or something, and it's called Suicide Forest, or it's nicknamed Suicide Forest because everyone just goes there to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And he was
Once we
going
get
there
level-
supposedly to film
Once
how
I
it's
get
haunted,
level 2, we can
and then
probably
they
kill
find a
him.
body, and it's pretty gross how he, you know,
wanna try to kill him?
how the video he was.
No, we don't have the
kind of
damage yet.
Joked about it. He used humor. Jamie told me that the thumbnail had him like posing with the guy, you know, in the background. And
You
Just make sure we keep
he's,
denying him and keep his XP
I
down.
don't know anything about him, but I know he's a YouTube guy.
Yeah, I've got
And
7.
he's doing stuff that he thinks is interesting and provocative. And for whatever reason. The dialogue that I
Good job.
read was something to the likes of that he had done it to bring, he apologized for it, which seemed, obviously he felt terrible about the way people viewed it. But that he said that, how did he describe it? He was trying to bring some sort of, he thought he was going to bring the suicide clunky, just didn't do it right and didn't respect what it deserved. He realized that he fucked up. Basically what he's saying, he's trying to do something.
Like that idea.
You know? I don't know, man.
it's pretty gross. I just found out that he's not the same. Like there's a Jake Paul and a Logan Paul. I thought they were the same person.
Why is
you
everyone
get
mad?
gonna
I
die.
don't know what
And then
everyone's mad at.
You can get farm in the jungle. You should probably go
Because
do
the
it.
video he kind of
Because you're not getting
Wait until he
it.
gets level 3.
and
He's level
like they
3,
kind of
yeah.
he kind of is very poor
Okay,
taste.
I'm just,
he also
worried about
advertised it like the
so-
day before, like I have this crazy sick video you guys are gonna freak out about and shit like that.
Oh, so he got a chance to look at it, he still approved it, and then released it.
Yeah, and then he made a thumbnail where it looked like he posed for like photos with the guy in the background. It's very, you know, this was a person, and they're like laughing right next to his body. You know, it's,
One is under attack.
but I don't know.
Yeah, that disturbs the shit out of me.
Regeneration.
Make people like joking around.
See ya.
You can joke around,
Got dirt between
but
my
you can't
toes.
joke around near a dead guy.
Well, suicide's not funny, so
No.
it's
It's not.
if the guy died of, like, natural causes.
But
it'd be
pull
no
next
one's
way
laughing
back,
at the suicide.
probably
They're
kill him.
laughing at him. Joking
To be honest with you, I don't know how to pull.
suicide. Like,
I'm
I'm not
this
saying you
patch.
should do it. You definitely should.
Told you I was really bad at sport.
But it's kind of funny that we like decide.
14.
Like you said, it's respectful, bro. But he didn't really do anything. He just showed up. And
If
this
you
guy's
say so.
dead. You know, I'm not saying you should make fun of him. You definitely shouldn't. But it's
Yep.
weird the outrage that we have for it.
I'm sure he made a shitload of money because it got 7 million
what I
views. He made money off that suicide.
Yeah, you're talking about it. We're talking about it. We're helping him out.
Well, the video got
Right.
pulled, but I guess it got re-uploaded a few times.
Yeah.
He just made a second apology today. The first apology a lot of people said it's very
Yeah,
insincere.
I'm not defending him. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Yep,
just
yep.
exploring. Look,
I think
sometimes I
once
try to look
before we
at
can
things
kill
from
him.
as many
If you say
perspectives
so.
as I can. You know, I don't
Uh-huh.
think that you ever want to make fun of someone dying.
right.
Right
Got
when you're right
dirt
there,
between my toes.
you're taking videos and you know it's a dead body hanging. It's a terrible idea.
Now, this was 20 years ago.
So,
Have you ever seen? You know what the most horrific video or photograph rather I think that I ever saw
Punch out all my
was
blood.
this photo of all these weird white people. Like, if I remember correctly, it was
Back above ground.
I might have made that up, but I remember these
Yeah, Tango.
people standing there while there was this black guy hanging from a tree. It might have been more than one.
See ya.
And it's one of those
Hey,
photos.
buddy.
Just makes me go, whoa. It's
Hey,
Your
holy
buddy.
middle
shit.
tower is under attack.
They're one of the most disturbing photos ever. This is it right there.
Hey, why
look-
not?
try and stay healthy, and then we can just dive him over and over.
Well, actually, there's a white guy there too.
We could probably dive him right now.
Was he a pirate?
There must have been something went wrong.
A real photo.
I want to
Actually, let's wait for 6 minutes, because then they'll have level 3 stun off the 2 rings.
That is the real one now. I remember. God, my memory's starting to suck. That guy pointing.
Let's go.
That looks like Hitler.
He's not in
White
vision.
guys too, bro. No, okay.
That's great for
Is it the guy on the left?
ya. Come here.
There's something super disturbing about dudes with those old school press hats on,
One paw
staring
in
at their
front of the
bodies
other.
hanging from ropes.
Sniper offlane, LUL.
That wasn't that
Oh, the
long,
mango.
you know. That's
Shiny.
what's horrifying. But that was less than 100 years ago.
It still happens.
Probably right.
Like it.
But that way.
Like that idea.
1930. Holy shit.
We
That
can dive
way
again.
was like accepted
paw
in
in front of
1930.
the
Not right now, not right now. But very soon. We'll like wait for the proper position.
New stuff like this Magic Leap, these headsets, all these different things that we're doing. I think I think we're in the middle of this, so it's not registering.
Like it.
It's how fucking ridiculous it is and how insane it is. I think we're just so caught up in the
Like your
frothy
style.
waves of how crazy all this new shit is
Triple fire.
that we're not really paying attention enough.
We can go now. We have
This
the
is-
creep.
This is
no,
happening way
Go,
quicker
stop.
than I thought it was going to.
No.
All right.
Flying cars by now, though.
I think
No,
next wave.
it's gonna be robots. Those Boston Dynamic backflipping
You wanna
gymnastics
shove and dive?
robots gonna win the Olympics.
Other than proving they
say
can do
so.
it, is there any benefit in a robot being able to do a backflip?
Dude, can you imagine? There's no benefit. Just to look cool.
I just wanted to check.
No, not at all. Could you imagine if the first robot enters into the Olympics? And then people are like, hey, what the fuck? You can't do that. Like, no. And we gave him all the strengths of a regular person, 100%, no more, no less.
Come on, man.
Hey, why not?
And he has feelings too. So let him in there and don't be robot focused.
Back to the whole gender of the
Tower
robot.
is
When we
under
were diving, I kind of couldn't.
Yeah.
Like that idea.
No, you know what it is? They're the first neutral gender.
Fucking Tidehunter's gonna feed his ass off after talking shit.
There's neutral gender. Nobody cares about gender. Just be nice. That's all they care about. There's no boy, girl. They figured out a way to get past that with that CRISPR shit. That's what it is.
You seen that new sex robot? You should pick that for the studio.
Yeah, all right, Brian.
Now, have you seen it? You can order it now.
But you don't want the first models.
You're
It's funnier that
It's
way.
like one of them sharp.
I just like to say that this is
massage things
damage
that breaks
Meepo
your
did to my
discs.
lane.
They don't break your discs.
I think it would be funny to have
That
the
out
first
there.
version now.
Actually, it's because you're not that person, by the way. Like, watch.
They might have had massage chairs at the same time. but they had this thing that you would grab a hold of. It had like handles on the side. And
I need some help here.
Remember that thing? It was like little
on, man.
metal knuckles that would dig into your neck.
Can't do anything.
Like, this is amazing. But while I was doing, I was like, how is this? He gets like some little old lady, and you force that fucking thing on their neck. Like, yo.
Let her run up. Don't die too. Listen.
Kick
I can kill him.
Yep, yep.
Wait for me. I'm up in 5
Best
seconds.
thing I ever found for that kind of shit is Thai massage. You ever go get a Thai massage to stand on you and stretch you out? That's the shit. Yeah. That's better than any machine. There's something about a person just doing it. Like,
Get out.
there with their elbow. It's so much better than any machine.
Fucking
Yeah, I have this girl I go to, and she has like the handles where she holds on
Your
to,
top
and it's
tower
just
is
digging her
under
knee
attack.
in your back. And I always say medium, and it hurts like hell. I can't even imagine.
Thais have so many things nailed.
Dude, he can see you. You're on the low ground. Watch out.
They figured out the best form of kickboxing.
Volt.
You know, Thai boxing changed everything. It's weird. This one
Just what I was
small
thinking.
place
The real.
figured out the way to do it was to kick people's legs. And you know how they
One
figured it
paw
out,
in
man?
front of the other.
Gambling. Gambling made it possible to fight all the time. So people love gambling. So they have all these people fighting. Thais, they even alter their style to
Hey,
accommodate gambling.
Earthshaker regularly comes
Like the
to get the
first
room,
round,
so if you keep the
people
courier
were
there, it's
slow.
gonna die. I'm just letting you know.
They wanted everybody to place their bets.
Come there like 4 times
They
already.
just take it slow, and everybody knew.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying, and he won't let me send it home. I keep trying to send it home, and
So
Lena
it
keeps
wasn't
sending it
like
back to the secret
American
shop.
fighting, where you would have like
Your
a Mike
top
Tyson
tower
who'd be
is under
cherished
attack.
for knocking people out
Radiant
very quickly.
structures are
Like there would be over/under bets. Is this guy, is Tony Tubbs gonna last the first 3 minutes of the fight? You know, is Michael Spinks gonna last the first 3? Like world-class fighters,
We can. No, 1 second.
dude. Imagine getting hit by Mike Tyson when he was 20 years old. Imagine how horrible that.
Coming in with ulti.
Fight this cock
That's so weird.
It's amazing. He's still a tank.
Your
Nice positioning, dude.
is under attack.
What do you, dude, come on. We all rotated. What more do you want?
As Lena, you can't just play in the front.
Oh, okay, he can still fuck you up.
You're gonna die if you do that. I don't know what else you want from
Like
us.
in terms of like
Back up, man.
retired
That's what I'm saying,
heavyweight
back up.
champions,
Let us go
there was a
first.
trend that existed, you know, where someone would retire.
Okay,
and
well then don't
they
bitch, please.
Would, you know,
Because you're the problem.
They wouldn't keep their form. They would get heavy. And that happened with Mike.
Your top tower is under attack.
49. So this is like 2 years ago. Dude, fuck all this. Give me some volume.
Your top tower is
Don't
under
tilt, bro. This guy's fucking shit talking me. I didn't get the lane I wanted. Like,
Dude.
don't tilt. I'm the one who should be
Mike
tilting.
Tyson will put you to sleep. 100%.
Get in that ass. Get in that ass.
tower is under
You
attack.
realize, you
Go on
know,
him?
he's just. Who is that?
No.
Oh, Meek.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
See,
Hey, why
I
not?
blame his training.
Nice, nice.
If I
More
was the guy
tilted.
holding the camera, I'd be like, stop it. Okay.
Just what I was
First of
thinking.
all, we gotta straighten this whole thing out.
I have
before we start
Ravage for
hitting
mid if
hard.
anyone wants to fight.
You gotta move.
Hey, why not?
We can come
All
mid.
this might be just a personal trainer, not a boxing person.
Literally feeding courier to creeps. This Lena, so tilted, dude.
Is under attack.
Lena, can we not, dude?
Stuff on
Because he's
the
tilted,
What's the
man.
problem?
Play that,
If you
play
say
that
so.
video.
Keeps feeding in
Young
mid
Mike
and
Tyson
then getting mad at
plus
us.
D'Amato. Oh my god.
I mean, he what? Like one lane. I don't understand what his problem is.
Dude, you knew we didn't really have a support going into this game.
Just buy them if you really want them.
Really old guy, but he had
Actually,
Why
super
fucking
cheap.
wars?
knowledge of psychology and boxing. He trained this unbelievably fast.
Yeah, well, I told you I'm not a support player, so what the fuck you want?
For success. I
don't think it's about that, Lena. I think it's about 50 gold or however much they are.
Customato, who had
Not
been
that
I'll buy them if you want to put them down.
the greatest pupil in Mike
Hey,
Muir.
we'll
Mike
lose,
Muir
because you're on my team.
And by the time he won the heavyweight championship,
Not like buying awards gonna change your attitude, man.
but he dedicated
How it
himself
works.
to him.
I bought the wars. Okay,
You
chill.
know, people like, they say, oh, you know, but he never fought Ali and he never fought these guys.
Let
in
fall, let
his
mid fall.
era. People weren't as good. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what
maybe,
happens when
but
you send
everybody
Meepo
in
top
his
and then
era,
he fucks the
fucked
lane
up.
against the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend gets
Until
fat.
Spinks. Excuse me, until Hendricks.
The circle of
Yeah,
life.
well, Buster, yeah. Buster was the
Like
first one
first
to beat
picking
him, but I
Meepo
meant
is not
Holyfield.
smart.
That's how fucked up. I said Hendricks. I was trying to remember.
I would have been level 12 by the time
when
this fucker was level
Holyfield,
8, but
beat Tyson.
Oh,
Those
well.
two
I
fights.
mean, Tidehunter's kind of a bad hero in general.
That was big. And when Tyson bit his ear,
Not really.
like, that was big. Like, that
Yeah,
was,
really, he doesn't really do anything.
He's not the same guy he was.
Especially Spin.
No one knew who he was really. I feel like
yeah.
I was young, but then he was supposed
Could
to
you have casted maybe one spell?
out of the city. Like,
I don't think that's his fault.
Bottom tower.
Yeah, like, you shouldn't be there. He said let mid fall.
It's an amazing story.
I said, I'm coming rotating mid, let's do something here.
There's 2 of you, and there's 4 of them. Why would you go in?
She's ranged. Are you aware of this?
Fucking dumbass, bro.
I am,
Still
but they're
talking.
ranged as well.
Mom died, he went.
I'm not ranged as well.
Insane in the
I said
gym
they are.
in preparation for Tyson. And then when he came out there, it was like 2 people that had the exact opposite.
Nobody rotating bottom? That's okay. Just keep farming mid, dude. Don't worry about it. We'll just let bot wall.
Alright, man, I'm
So
muting
good,
SK.
so scary. He's in fights for the 80.
I muted him.
Yep, just mute the dude that literally carried your fucking
Make
lane.
it out of the first round sometimes. He was just smashing people. But for Buster Douglas, it was like he had some good fights and some bad fights. He wasn't completely consistent, but he was talented. But then when his mom died, it was right when the time when Tyson was, just overconfident. He was a 46-1 underdog, I think. Is that what it was?
Oh, let me stack. What are you doing? Bro.
Oh wow, I didn't know that. Tyson was back. That. What were the odds? Because I think it was one of the craziest
Ravage.
odds of someone who won a fight. 42-1 is a lot.
You know, was sitting there with full mana and did nothing about that.
On Buster Douglas, but I'll take your money, stupid. Yeah, I'll give you $4,200 if you give me 100. You know, it's like they're so confident that Tyson's gonna beat him. They're willing to.
Except for, like, you know, Ulta, Joker, killing.
That's
the problem.
Is always, I think that's.
She could have done something.
But I
Disagree
think
with you.
Like, I think actually.
He was right there.
Should be able to do whatever you want. But I think the real bet.
I could see him as he was using spells on me. Yes, I could,
make it
though.
real
That's the
clear.
thing. Like, I knew exactly where he was. Because he was
Who's
using
gonna win?
spells on me.
If you say, will Michael Spinks make it out of the first round? Like, all right, now we're getting weird. This is some shit you might be able to affect.
Ravage.
Maybe you might be able to talk to Michael, Mike.
Ina's fucking
We
useless.
can get to the second round. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying?
The last bet I hit like that was Amanda Nunes.
Try that again, tough guy!
That's very important to protect against that. That shit's happened throughout
Oh,
sports.
still fucking
Someone comes
useless.
up to you and goes, look,
What level is he?
money if this fight goes into the third round.
11 versus 12 on
Okay, here's the
Invoker.
odds. 72-1.
Compare him to
72
us. He was solo mid. Compare him to the enemy mid.
You let the fight
Got
go to
dirt
the
between
third
my
round.
toes.
We'll make a lot more money.
Okay, don't mute me. I might still talking to
A
you.
little worried
You
about
can
the over.
this whenever you want, man.
Holly Holm Cyborg fight
you say
was
so.
1.5, I think, was the over under.
More fuel
Everybody
for
thought
my
it probably was
fire.
gonna go way longer.
Yep,
That's probably gambling, right? Is
Yeah,
that
it has, I think
Like
it
that
has to do
idea.
with where the money sits, but
is that what it is? I wish we knew. Let's probably find out. We used to talk to gambling experts sometimes in the old days of the UFC on Spike. The guy would come on.
Your top tower is under attack.
all right,
Local odds maker
Dyer's
type guy.
courier
He and I
has
would
been
even
killed.
disagree about shit sometimes.
like it.
God damn it, I can't remember his name.
Your top
I think you
tower
can
is
remember that
under
gentleman's
attack.
name. I feel terrible.
What was that UGG boot you had on your head? Was that?
Oh, how dare you? How dare you?
Just what I was thinking.
It's I don't want to mispronounce
Your
it.
top tower
Is
is
it
under
like a
attack.
religious thing or?
No, it's from his area.
Like that idea.
Pakistan.
See ya!
But you're blocking me.
Just people been asking me. In his area of Dagestan, where is that? It says
Just what
it's a
I
warrior.
Mina's dead again.
A mountain clan. They're a warrior mountain clan, and that this
Surprise,
is what
not
their
surprise.
shepherds wear. And this is what you call it.
Yep, yep.
I don't want to fuck this up, but
Your
it looks
middle
like
tower
it
is under
says
attack.
But dude, you're 5 and 4 though.
Papupa. Papupa.
That's not good. Look at enemy
I'm
Invoker,
probably
bro.
fucking it up.
Level
This is how it's
13 on you?
pronounced.
Your
I know how to
middle
spell
tower
it.
It's because I'm bad too. Doesn't mean you're good.
The guy that got arrested. For murder.
You're supposed to carry me, man.
Phil Spector.
Oh no, that wasn't his wife. Oh, that's hilarious.
Maybe you should get good enough to carry or just start playing offlane like me.
Remember that guy who would show up in the court?
Yeah.
With these crazy wigs on?
Was it a wig or was it actually his hair?
Hey man, keep talking,
No,
keep talking.
this is how you spell it. It's P-A-P-A.
That's what I was thinking.
Lol.
God. Hair. Yeah, that's the same.
I don't even know if the K is. That's. He actually took it to the next level. Phil Spector, looking at Phil Spector, murder trial. Horrible story. Stuck a gun in some chick. And killed her, and apparently
They got a kill.
that was something that he had been known to do. He was pull a gun, stick it in my artist. Do you know that there's a lot of people who think that Jimi Hendrix's manager killed him? Yeah, and apparently there's like a guy who wrote a book, a guy who was a bodyguard or something or another.
Hey, I got an item I should have had 12 minutes ago, but Meepo was in my lane, so I couldn't get it.
Claimed that was he wrote a
Gimmick
book.
plays.
Claims that's what happened. Jimi Hendrix's girlfriend at the time jumped off a building. She committed suicide, and they're like, no, they threw that girl off the building. It's like, whoa. Was there? You know, you hear about a guy like
Gotta be
Hendrix
no
died
stopping me.
27, and you go,
Yep.
What? How is that? How is he that good? How the hell is he that good at 27? Fuck, man.
Imagine if you're so.
What'd you have in
It would
mind?
be threatening.
I saw Guns N' Roses a month ago. 3.5 hour show. It was weird. Yeah, it was weird seeing him perform. I tell you that Slash still has it. That motherfucker jams.
3.5 hours is insane.
Yeah.
What's a normal concert
Hey,
for
buddy!
like 3.5 hours?
Holy
If
shit.
not 4 hours.
6 hours. Can I get 7? Can I get 7? Well, he like went to the Darklands and then came back. Like Axl Rose is a weird guy. Like he vanished and then returned. And now they're killing it. It's weird. Remember when he broke his leg and was singing on stage with a cast on a chair?
It was weird watching him because when you're that close, it's weird seeing things that you normally wouldn't even notice. One thing was after every song, he would go behind his curtain and come out with a different shirt on. And he must have changed T-shirts maybe like 20 times in outfits. Like he'd have have a scarf on this one. And
Wow.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, that's him with a leg brace on. Singing with a leather jacket on. In school. Pretty badass. Who the fuck's ever done that before? I know Dave Grohl did it while he was performing.
Axl.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Like it.
He loaned him his brace. That's
The throne thing.
oh, the throne thing. He kicked around with it. How long did Axl have to sing on that? Wow, that's great. Do your squats, people.
Like it.
How amazing
still
is
break
it?
your leg.
It was
even if you do
Dave's,
your
and then he
squats.
loaned it back.
Oh, that's both badass. Equally badass. Either way you do it.
Hey, you're heading.
Either way you pop it back and forth. What were you saying, Brian?
How badass is Dave Grohl?
Getting so broke.
Nothing gonna stop
Totally
me now.
created the Foo Fighters right after Nirvana, and it's one of the best bands ever, you know. And he's now not even playing drums.
God damn, it's fucking Nina.
Drums for,
Yeah, he's the drummer for Nirvana.
and now he's singing. Well,
If you
know,
say
kinda
so.
I could do
Like if you live for 5 seconds, we can actually make a play. Just saying. Just stop feeding for like actually 5 seconds and make a play. Breaking apart or something.
I love the Foo Fighters. No, every night. So,
Stay alive and get with your fucking team, you idiot. God damn. No, I'm not gonna fucking stop
who's the other
talking.
gentleman?
Like,
Pat Smear.
stop playing like
The guy who
garbage and
flies
we'll talk.
planes. I met him at one of them
See you as an
marijuana
equal.
policy projects.
Novolasevich.
Then you're just walking around farming. What's the point?
Fell and hit him in the
Let us know when you're actually ready to
Oh,
fight.
that's a mistake.
Isn't for us to follow you around while you're farming.
That's terrible.
Yep, yep.
He said something I don't like, so I'm going to feed the courier.
People would smash guitars on stage. That was like a big deal.
Trent Reznor. used to do it.
I mean, what the fuck is
Eat
that
Shadow Fiend
about,
more, dude.
man? What was that
Damn.
about? What was this whole destroying
too far out at
musical
all.
instruments thing? Rock and roll, man! We gotta bring it down! I'm gonna smash this fucking guitar! Do it, dude! Do it, dude! Smash! 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 Fuck! You didn't have any money, and you just imagined if you could get Jimi Hendrix guitar. Did he smash guitars? No.
What do you think I got right here? The first person please credited.
Jimi Hendrix burned his guitar.
Yeah, he burned it.
I'd say the first person would be.
No,
like,
I feel like he smashed it too.
Yeah, I would say he smashed guitars.
Didn't he smash it, Jamie?
Like it.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Who's got it? That's right. That's right. How, you know what? I might be fucking this up. Jimi Hendrix might not smash guitars. Didn't someone in Kiss, did Ace Frehley ever smash guitars? Here's my Guitar Festival. Oh, fire. Jimmy lit it on fire and smashed it. Oh man, he was hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Just hitting everything. Some weak ass slams. You gotta work on your.
Ow!
Oh, look at that, he broke it. Yeah, he can't move in those fucking pants. Those pants, man, they used to constrict your dick. That's why none of these guys had kids.
Lenny Kravitz. His pants ripped open.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
This schlong, schlong of death. Jimi Hendrix was, he was wearing those are jeans. Like jeans that tight, man, you can't do shit in those things. You definitely can't smash guitars with it.
Back out of the
So he
woodwork.
smashed guitars a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has to go with the feeling of the music you're getting, man. You just get into it.
Yeah. Plus you're on acid, right?
Yeah, also.
He's on acid a lot during this time, wasn't he?
Wow.
Look at this.
Radiant
Let him
structures are
smash these
fortified.
things.
He's a guitar
Your
sax.
middle
So
tower
like a
is
guy
under
like
attack.
Matt the Immortal Brown seeing Jimi Hendrix swing that
Yep.
guitar is like just needs a little coaching. That's
Really?
like a big
You're not gonna finish that with auto attacks or an ult or anything?
Like
No,
that.
that's like
Had him,
hitting
man.
tires with sledgehammers. That's an
God
excellent
damn.
form of exercise.
Like that wasn't intentional, not a mistake at all. Refuse to believe you have the presence of mind to not get a free kill that's right in
But
front.
I accept that you don't like it. I just feel like as I move into 2018, I want to spend more time on things I like than things I don't like. And more time, if there are things that I don't like, I want to be able to look at them in a more relaxed manner and be less engaged with it and more just as long as you're not hurting anybody, just have fun. Who gives a shit?
Did you read about Will Ferrell? He did a Rose Parade. He dressed up in a character with this other girl that used to be on Saturday Night Live.
No.
And they acted like local news people showing the parade. And they
God.
broadcasted it live on Amazon Prime, and people thought it was real. A lot of people didn't even realize it was Will Ferrell, and so people are angry about it because they didn't get the joke.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. He shaved his head. He's got prosthetic on or something?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that is amazing. As fictional local TV host, the duo made jokes about the parade's marching bands, flower-covered floats, and inaccurate historical uniforms. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, I guess you can get it on Amazon Prime right now. And I guess there's so many 1 stars, and all the reviews are like, how dare they? This is a tradition.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Who are these local news people?
That is so funny. That's so funny. Will Ferrell's fucking... Anybody who says Will Ferrell's not funny, I can't talk to.
It's over 1,000 1-stars on it. It says.
Yeah, I just can't talk to anybody who doesn't think that guy's hilarious.
Yeah.
See, I just contradicted what I said earlier. You can like whatever you want. I don't care. Meanwhile, I'm like, except Will Ferrell. You
Yeah.
fuck. For me, Talladega Nights, man, when he's running around in his underwear, he's saying, Tom Cruise, use your witchcraft.
I'm on fire.
I'm crying.
You know that's based off a real thing of him running out thinking he's on fire, because there was a famous car, like what's that, petroleum, where it's you can't see petroleum when it's on fire. A petroleum fire, it's clear or it's invisible.
Okay.
And so this famous race
Like
car driver,
gasoline.
yeah. There was a fire in his car, but you couldn't see it. So he's like, I'm on fire. But to everyone else, it looked like he was just a crazy person. I think this might be it. I see all these people are on fire right now, and you can't even tell. There's a fire.
Oh, wow.
Because petroleum fire, you can't see.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, I looked this up the other day too.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I didn't know that whole scene.
How
was
do I
based
not
on-
know this?
I don't know. Yeah,
You can't see petroleum fire?
you can only see it at night.
Oh my god, that is insane, man.
So all these people are on fire and they're running from
How-
invisible fire.
Oh my god. How am I just now learning this? You can't see petroleum fire?
Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah.
You only at night.
It has to be really dark because it's like just the light blue part of it.
Oh my
It doesn't
god.
get any orange or anything.
That is so fucked.
But how hilarious that was based on a real thing.
And so he has flame retardant clothes on, so that stuff doesn't catch fire.
Right.
So it's just his skin that's getting it. Oh my god. Oh my god. How horrific.
And it got into the crowd too. Like people are like, why is everyone freaking out?
Here's another Radio Lab plug. I was listening to this thing about ball lightning.
See here, right now, he'll catch it on fire, and see how much fire it is.
Oh my god, it's just blue. Oh! So if that's your nose,
See, like right there, you can't tell.
that's
it's-
on fire.
Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah,
That's insane. That's insane, dude. Oh my god, he just dropped something in it and it instantly caught fire. Wow.
that's why petroleum fires are dangerous for
Yeah.
firemen and stuff like
Yeah.
that because you can't see.
How do I not know that? I can't believe I woke up today on January
First, second.
2nd, 2018. I learned that for the first time.
Stay woke.
I should have known that. I'm not woke. Not woke. That's hashtag not woke.
But you're hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. But not hashtag woke today. I didn't know about petroleum fires. It's crazy that you could just buy a lighter. You know? You want to talk about, like, what's the possibility of people being fucked up? It's way less than you think. Because, like, lighters are everywhere. And there's relatively few fires in comparison to the number of lighters. You know? Like, everybody's got a fucking lighter. Everybody we know has a lighter. When was the last time someone we knew lit some shit on fire? Right?
It is weird.
It's weird. It's weird that, like, the real weirdness about driving cars is how few accidents there are. That's the real weirdness. Of course, there's going to be some, and more so with these fucking assholes on their phones. God damn. I've been seeing some drifters.